Alright, good morning everybody. Today we are opening up an amazing fantasy introducing Spider-Man, the gift bundle. So this of course is the Spider-Man bundle edition, but the gift version, which basically means comes with a fancier box, comes with a fancier die, and it comes with one collector booster. So obviously this is going to have the $25,000 Soul Stone. We all know it. So might as well just get to it, right? No. That's not how it works. But we shall still open this up. Broke the seal. Let's dive in. So I ordered a couple of these guys. I always like the gift bundles. I think they provide pretty decent value. And usually fun products. See, there it is already. We already got it. Now, obviously I know that, man, this came all bent too. This product is proving divisive, to put it nicely. Folks aren't in love with this this Universes Beyond, I should say. I almost said Secret Lair. Aren't in love with this Universes Beyond, not nearly as well received as Final Fantasy. And it's interesting. I've heard lots of rumors as to how this set turned out. Originally it was supposed to be a much smaller set a la Assassin's Creed that they did last summer with the Beyond boosters. But I guess that wasn't received, and the Beyond boosters weren't received well, which I agree with. They kind of sucked. So they ended up expanding the set. And yeah, I think folks feel like a lot of it just feels like filler. And some of it pretty silly filler at that. I've opened a bit of it. I think I've opened some of it on this channel. I think it's fine. I'm not in love with it. I do like some of the source material cards. I think those are pretty sweet. I have a feeling those are always going to be there, even before they added stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It doesn't blow me away. I think they probably... I don't know. I think Wizards of the Coast is probably just a little disappointed with how the reception's been. But I don't know. Maybe folks are getting sick of Universes Beyond, and if they're not home runs like Final Fantasy seem to be, then they're letdowns. All right, this is our fancy spin die. I don't know why Spider-Man has an orange spin die. I would have gone with the red or blue, as is his classic colors, but that's just me. We also, as you can see, have this pretty sweet box that I'm not going to lie, I'm going to keep, as well as these cool punch-outs. I'm also going to keep these. I use them as separators, and they're nice. I don't think I'm going to keep any of these spider tokens. Those can all get recycled. These guys, sure, we'll keep these as card separators over here. And then we have play boosters. Our single collector booster, and the included cards, which, honestly, I don't know why they bother with these. So we get 9 play boosters, 1 collector booster, and then these included cards. I mean, the promo's nice. I don't think anyone buys the bundle for the promo, obviously, so I don't think it's that much of a selling point anymore. But it's nice. It's a unique print to the whelm. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can get some better focus on these cards. There we go. It's a unique version of whelm, Remorseless, which is a pretty solid card, I'm not going to lie. And first mythic of the bundle. I guess we'll count that. Why not? But then they include, you know, basic lands. We get 5 full art foil lands, which is nice. And then some non-full art foil lands. But there's still not enough lands that if I wanted to make a monocolor deck, or maybe even a dual color deck, that I'd have enough of each to do anything with, right? I mean, I guess it adds a little bit to my overall mana base, but I don't know, I just feel like I should throw in more lands for 90 bucks MSRP or whatever these things are now. It's a crazy price. Give me a full set of 20 lands each, right? I mean, it costs you like a cent to print, I imagine, at the most. Anyways, those are my thoughts there. We're going to save the collector booster for last, but I do want to take a look. Oh, I've heard in some cases people don't have this in their gift bundles. There's some misprints or mispackaging, and that's causing a lot of issues. So I'm lucky to see we actually have ours. We're going to just peel this back. Made in the USA. Okay. I think all of these bundle boosters are made in the USA. Now, if you've opened a number of these Magic boosters over time, you'll know that, in my opinion, the USA ones are the worst quality. The inks are really heavy. The cardstock's not as nice. Cards just aren't as crisp. The ones made in Belgium and the ones made in Japan, in particular the Japanese ones, are the nicest quality cards. I don't have any examples to show you, but we'll see as we go through here. Tear into our open first play booster. That, actually, what else does it say on the back here? Anything useful? No, not really. You'll see that, I don't know, they definitely feel like they're lesser quality than them. I don't know if they're mass-produced or what it is, but lesser quality cards in the US printing. But maybe because of tariffs, that's just where they're trying to source most of them from. But you'll notice right away that the colors and the inks are just a little too heavy, a little too dark. And then the card quality just feels cheaper. Cheaper. Alright. So I feel like these collector boosters, the cards I get in this collector booster, and we'll look when we get there, are going to be less quality than the ones you get in a collector booster that's printed in Japan. And I don't have an example to show you, but that's just a gist. Alright, we'll go through medium speed here because, again, none of these cards are really killing it. They're fine. I mean, the art's fine. This one's a nice throwback, right, to... These two are both throwbacks to the movie, the first movie from 2000 or whatever it was. I definitely throw in some nice references to all different kinds of Spider-Man media, from the movies to the comics to the Spider-Man, the latest sets of movies. Pictures of Spider-Man. Give me pictures of Spider-Man! Alright, so we have a Web Warriors borderless card. And yeah, everything from the comics to the 90s TV show that's well loved. Our first rare is Silk Weaver, or Web Weaver. We also get ourselves a Jackal, Genius Geneticist. Put those in our rare pile. We have a foil Flying Octobot. It's nice to see. A Plains and a Treasure. Alright, so we'll put our land over to the side with the other lands we got. Keep our uncommons and commons there, our rares there, and our mythics there, alright? That's how we're doing this today. I don't know. I can't tell how much people's opinion is biasing me. It's really obviously hard to figure that out. Overall, I think they got the vibe right. You know, it feels like Spider-Man, even though there's some ridiculous, very lesser-known spider characters like Spider-Rex. You know, they got some nice throwbacks to different creature types like rogues and villains that you see in some of the other recent sets like Outlaws and New Capenna, right? But then there's cards like City Pigeon. Like, will we get a reprint of City Pigeon and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And yeah, it's nice to have throwbacks to these really random guys, but probably could have done without it? I don't know. Spiderbot, Spiderbite, Webcrawl, alright, Alien Symbiosis. First rare in this pack is Villainous Wrath. Not a bad card, actually, Villainous Wrath. Ooh, we got ourselves a Mythic Web of Life and Destiny. Very nice, with Convoke. I actually haven't seen this Mythic before. Beginning combat turn, top of... Okay. Wow. That's actually pretty sweet. Put that in our Mythic pile. We got a foil Scorpion Sting. We got a foil Suburban Sanctuary Land. And our Spider Token. Okay, so what was that? A Mythic and a rare pack in that pack? Play boosters. Still don't know how I feel about them. I mean, I like the simplified product line that Play Boosters brings. We don't have set and draft, because I feel like draft was just getting just getting ignored. Set was the mainly way to go, but I don't know. I still feel like play boosters need to be tweaked a little bit. Can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, and these cards have a weird, heavy ink smell. You can't obviously, I mean, if you know it, you know it, but yeah, they just smell like they just caked the ink on these things. Sorry. Spider-Girl, Legacy Hero. Rhino, Barreling Brute. We got ourselves, hey, look, it's a, what is that? A mythic rare, Rest in Peace. In the source material, I think this is considered treatment. That's actually a pretty nice hit. Put that guy up there. We also got ourselves Maximum Carnage. Great series. Carnage is always fun to see. Put that in our rare. Got ourselves a Gallant Citizen. J. Jonah Jameson Jr. And that's a foil. Got ourselves a Ominous Asylum and a robot. It's nice to see robots back too. Robots are fun. Spiders are fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I'm hoping over time people warm up to this set, even if we have silly things like Taxi Driver in here. Again, maybe this will be something we see in Teen Ninja Turtles again. Although getting to see the pilot type back is kind of neat. Subway Train. Could have done without Subway Train. Enforcers. We got Mercenaries. Mercenaries are fun. And again, Villain. Another Mercenary. Sweet. Are we going to have a Mercenary resurgence? If you know, you know. Mercenaries and Rebels from way back in the day. Whoosh. Pumpkin Bombardment. Not actually bad. Never mind, not that great. Spectacular Tactics. Spider-Man No More. Spider UK. Shocker Unshakable. Classic Shocker costume. Do gotta appreciate that. Costume Closet. Kind of really enjoy this card. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, we got ourselves a Mary Jane Watson in, I don't know what treatment this is. Is this comic panel treatment? I guess that's what I'll call it. Human Performer. Put that in our rare pile. Got ourselves a foil Steel Wrecking Ball. Sinister Hideout. And Treasure. I don't know. Maybe over time, I feel like maybe people warm up to this set. It's not that bad. It's fine. It's not knocking my socks off. But, I don't know, I feel like it's getting a lot of hate. A lot of hate, and I'm not entirely sure why. Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary, besides, obviously, the whole Universes Beyond thing. But people took to Final Fantasy fine, right? People seem pretty excited about Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I think that's an even greater reach than comic books for Universes Beyond. So, I don't know. Got Detectives back from, what was that? Karlov Manor. That's fun. Some synergy there. Unstable Experiment. It's a cool piece of art. Could have done without the hot dog cart. My wife finds this card hilarious. Spider-Man sitting there reading a paper. Skyward Spider. Lurking Lizards. Hobgoblin. Madam Web Clairvoyant in her original Spider-Man 90s comics style. Got some web shooters. I like that it gives you reach, like spiders in Magic typically have. Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. These are rare. We got a Bagel and Schmear, another card we could have done without, if I'm being honest. An island and a treasure. Put that island over in our pile. Alright, we are, what, more than halfway through our play boosters now? And, it's okay. Daily Bugle Reporters. Got Citizens back. Passenger Ferry. Another card we probably could have done without. Electro's Bolt. Got our Daring Dino again. Common Cook. Again, the common slot feels really small in this set. We get a lot of common repeats. There's not a lot of choices here. Eerie Gravestone, even within a 9-pack booster bundle. I can't imagine over, you know, Playbox or whatnot. Eerie Gravestone, sorry. Spider Manifestation. Living Brain Mechanical Marvel. It's robots. Robots are always fun to see. Don't hate that card. Secret Identity. It's actually a pretty sweet card. Supportive Parents. My wife finds that hilarious as well. Not gonna lie. I don't blame her. Kraven's Last Hunt. Web Warriors. I think this is our second one of these. But first in this style. Savage Mansion. And a treasure. 3 more to go. Angry Rabble. Kraven's Cats. Venom Evil Unleashed. Web Up. Mysterious Phantasm. Haven't seen that one yet. Mob Lookout. We got some rogues back. That's fun. Alright. Bagel and Schmear again. Ridiculous card. I feel like I'm playing Divorced Dads here. Bagel and Schmear is a card. Hot Dog card is a card. Divorced Dads. Green Goblin Revenant. Robotics Mastery. Spider-Mobile. Alright, we got Kraven the Hunter himself. We got his hunt last time. Now we got the Hunter. And actually not a terrible card. We got Foil Passenger Ferry, Sinister Hideout, and Robot. I don't know, too much silliness maybe for folks. It's passenger ferries and bagels and schmears and hot dog carts. I don't know. Romantic Rendezvous, Professional Wrestler, Scorpion Sting, Spider-Man Webslinger, Doc Ock Sinister Scientist, Taxi Driver, Hot Dog Card again, News Helicopter. It's interesting it's a construct. That's kind of fun. Prowler, Clawed Thief, Superior Foes of Spider-Man, Sudden Strike. We have a Multiversal Passage is our rare, which is a cool piece of art. Vibrant Cityscape, basically another reprint of Evolving Wilds for some reason. This time in foil. Got a swamp and a spider. Alright, down to our last play booster. So far, what, we've turned this $90 into $5 maybe? That seems to be how this goes these days, right? Grow extra arms. And Magic costs so much money. It's big hit or die. Most of this chaff is just that. It's just bulk. These cards are reprinted to the moon. There's so many of these things now. It's very hard to get any value out of these. Raging Goblinoids, interesting. Mayhem. Sun, Spider, Nimble, Weber. Interesting. Weber is a word I'm not familiar with. Second Kraven's Last Hunt. Interesting. Don't love that. Doc Ock's Henchman is our foil common. We got a mountain. Not really a mountain, it's just a city. And a treasure. Again, kinda And the hits are extremely hard to pull in these collector boosters and the like. So I don't blame people for getting upset. Alright, so last but not least, let's bust open this collector booster. Let's pull out our $30,000 Soulstone. Let's see if, of course, being the American version, they don't have pull tabs like the Japanese versions do. Another minor difference. Okay, we got an art card, great. Alright, so like I said, I don't know if you've opened any Japanese collector boosters. They're just nicer print quality. The inks aren't quite as heavy. It doesn't have that gross, just super strong ink smell. Just really dark cards. Alright, Venom Hunger, Subway Train. Obviously these are foils, commons. Selfless Police Captain, Gallant Citizen, Doc Ock's Henchman. School Days, pretty uninspiring card so far. The Spots Portal. Oh, we haven't seen Holographic Assistant before. This is in the, what, Commander set? I think that's what that symbol is. So, that's probably why I haven't opened a lot of Commander. Put those guys down here. Next up we have Spider, piloted by Penny. As our showcase card, not a great hit. Got a basic lands, planes, and then in theory some hits coming up. So Rent is Due as a foil. Okay, great. Lady Octopus, Inspired Inventor, is our extended art rare non-foil. Nice to see Scientist back though. We got The Death of Gwen Stacy is our rare comic book panel non-foil. Destroy target creature. Each player may discard a card. And then exile any number of target players' graveyards. There we go. Death of Gwen Stacy. We got ourselves a mythic rare Unexpected Windfall as our source material. I think this one's called. Face a Tiger. This is a famous panel. You just hit the jackpot. That's nice. Pretty happy with that one. We got ourselves an Urban Retreat as our foil land. Hooray. And last but not least, Silk as our art card. So overall, I would say this non-foil Unexpected Windfall would be, I guess, the hit from that. Overall, pretty uninspiring gift bundle. These are our 4 mythics that we got here. 2 in the source material style, 2 in the classic style. We also got ourselves a little stack of rares of varying quality. 2 Craven's Last Hunts, which is interesting. 1 of the comic book style Mary Jane Watson, and a couple of the extended art. And then a whole pile of what will end up pretty much just being bulk. None of these commons or uncommons are really worth. They're worth the piece of paper they're printed on at this point, if we're being honest with each other. So that's what you get with Spider-Man. That's the gift bundle. Let me know what you think. Overall, about what I expected. I don't get the hate. I don't think it's as bad as people's making it out to be, but it's certainly not astounding either. It's just fine. Alright, well, what do you think in the comments? Do you know where the hates come from? Is it just Universes Beyond fatigue? Is it just they took a step too far? What do you think it is? Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.